değerli konuklar, değerli basın mensupları, katılımcı firmalarımızdan Ersa Elektrik adına distribütörü olduğu Ersa GmbH firmasından satış yöneticisi Martin Doş'u tam otomatik ve yeni nesil HR600P BGA tamir sisteminin tanıtımını yapmak üzere sahneye davet ediyorum.
Welcome everybody. Today I would like to show you a product launch of a SMT BGA rework machine. This is a new generation which we are displaying here the first time in Turkey. And I would like to show you with the next slides what are the unique features and what is a BGA rework machine. The HR600P BGA rework machine looks like this, and the question is for what applications we can use such a kind of a machine. So what is rework? Rework, prototyping, or what is the focus on a BGA rework machine? On the next slides I would like to give you some examples when using such an automatic BGA rework machine. So one reason to use this equipment is that a component is wrongly placed on a PCB and you can correct it. So on the right side the component is correct, left side is not correct, the orientation is wrong. So with our equipment, we are able to locate this position. We can heat it up with a temperature profile and then remove the component with the automatic machine, do a placement, an accurate placement of a new component and put it back to bring the PCB back to working condition. This is one of the most common and standard applications. Another situation when SMT BGA rework machine is needed or can be used is what we call forensic research. So if you have a PCB which is broken and on the PCB is a memory chip with important information, with data, you can define this position, you can define this memory, and the automatic machine will remove this component. So you can do analysis of the component for forensic research. So after the component is removed, you can read out the data and use it for your application. So these are just two use cases where our equipment, what we launch here the first time in Turkey, can be used. So a BGA rework machine is not only for rework, it's for reworking, it's also for prototyping. So if you have a bare PCB and you need to make a prototype, you can use this equipment like a small production for prototype 1, prototype 2, which gives you a very good benefit. Also, you can do upgrade, you can do component upgrades. So if you have a new chip, a new processor you would like to test in your R&D department, you can easily remove a component and test a new chip, a new vendor, a new type to improve your product. You can also do component exchange. So if you have a working and a non-working component, you can also change the component from one product to another product. Also for failure analysis, for study in R&D processes, also in university researches. This is a very common way to analyze the product. And of course, forensic research, that's what we already saw in the video before, to read out the data information on a PCB. Maybe it's a mobile phone, maybe it's a communication product, maybe it's a data storage device, depending on the application. So now we spoke about a lot of theoretical things. I would like to show you how the process is looking like in reality. So in reality, we can see here a component. This is a ball grid array, a BGA component, a processor which having the solder underneath. So what the machine is doing now, the machine is heating up this PCB, this component, and then we are removing automatically the component from the PCB. So after the component removal on the PCB, you have some undefined amount of solder. So what we are doing is we're showing the machine which component you would like to remove and also to clean the PCB. So the machine automatically moves to the right location and the machine controls the temperature in a safe way so that you cannot destroy or damage the PCB or the component. So the machine will remove the component and then you will see now on the bottom side of the PCB there are some undefined of solder. That's why we have the scavenging cleaning unit. This unit now cleans the PCB from the left solder to make the PCB again flat enough to place a new component. And that's the new technology what we are using on this machine we launched here in Turkey. So now you have the PCB almost in original condition to be able to place and solder a new type of component. This is working on all type of components which you can find on the PCB. So the machine will automatically remove, clean the PCB. That's it. So on our machines, actually, we're using a special technology, what we call the hybrid heating technology. The hybrid heating technology gives you the advantage that you don't need any tools. So if you have this machine in your laboratory, in your R&D department, you can do all types of components without buying any options. So you're very flexible in your doing. So whatever type of component you get tomorrow, if it is a connector, a small or big component, you're able to do it very easily and very fast. Then I already spoke about the temperature control. It is very, very important that the PCB temperature is controlled, that you don't overheat the component and the PCB, and of course that you have enough power to melt the solder to be able to remove and solder back the PCB, the component to the PCB. And last but not least, we're having semi and fully automatic system. So here today we are launching a fully automatic system. So you just click the button and the machine will automatically remove and clean and place a new kind of component. So again, this is how the machine looks like with the fully automatic features. So you can have a look. Again, we will show that here the first time. And to find the machine, we all visit you to come to our booth in Hall 4 to see the machine working live. So we can show you what the machine can do in reality. So this was a very quick introduction of our new technology launch of HR600P. Welcome to Hall 4 to visit us. Thank you very much.